Alrighty, so that's Saturday, which I guess the next things are all going to be on. G-Force Endurance. I have no clue how this is going to play out. Hopefully in favor of Momo. That's all I can ask for, right?
With 3 events to go in the 2023 Marble League, you can kind of consider this a sort of moving day. And there's going to be plenty of moving here in the G-Force Endurance as it makes its triumphant return to our screens, but its debut in the Marble League. Last time out, in the elimination race, the Rojo Rollers won gold after 2,655 days.
They're doing the B-Wave.
That's the last time that they stood at the top step of a podium. That's a heck of a long time. Hey, everybody. I'm Greg Woods. Welcome back inside of Super Hive Stadium. The G-Force Endurance, the Sand Rally, and then the Honey Dome Grand Prix is all that remain in this Marble League. This G-Force Endurance, you may remember.
The goal is to stay in the arena the longest and beat their rival. The limited marbles are ranked at the last marble time at the arena. From another arena and then again, teams are free to compete as they please. Can go in and out of the arena.
This goes, the 8 teams that will participate, among them Midnight Wisp, Mellow Yellow. A lot of eyes on the Rojo Rollers on this one, but they will be deployed onto this spinning table. You can see these very angular curbs that shoot them off and send them hard across the platform. Sometimes they'll actually bump against those mechanisms that launch them. They can come back on. That's okay. You can leave the arena and come back on as long as you stay on, because that is the goal. The eliminated marbles ranked by their last marbles time in the arena. So you can see in this case, green, they've got 2 on at that moment when the last red one veered off.
Okay.
And they are the victors.
So, still, 75 points available, because 13, 14, 15, 16. No, there's 100 points still available. Yeah. Event 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, still 4. So it's 100 points, anyone can still win. But after this, depending on how things go,
where's Mama? The host Bumblebees are tied atop the standings with the Savage Speeders.
Even with the gold, we couldn't get 136. We won't be in first, we'll be in third. So come on, let's go.
No gold medals. That really doesn't help in case there's going to be any tiebreakers coming in later. 2022 Marble League champs, they're doing pretty well. Crazy Cat's Eyes, they're kind of going in the other direction. You can see those yellow numbers that are pointing them downward in the order. Not what they want to see. Our hosts will get us started here with the Crazy Cat's Eyes. Off they come. The cats are very tenuous, working their way toward the middle. If you remember how that went
like 30 miles an hour,
original iteration of this, you could take your time getting to that bell, because once that contact was made, once the other marbles started getting in the fray, everything gets quite chaotic. Bumblebees are holding on in the middle there, but look at how many Crazy Cat's Eyes are still in. Paths crisscrossing. We could see some contact between them. It's got 2, 3 now. 2 for the Crazy Cat's Eyes. They will come out on top in this one. Green Eye dings the middle of the bell and is just ticking that time up. 38 seconds now, past 40. And if you look at where we were in the original iteration of this, we did see some 40-plus second times. Sublime from the liner.
Okay, you won already.
That was really one of the best of the entire tournament, and this is quite a benchmark to beat. Green Eye finally exits stage left after what is a rather impressive performance here in heat number 1. No doubt about it for the Crazy Cat's Eyes. They will move on. In this tournament, that is all you want to do, at least for this particular event. In the tournament, you don't want to be eliminated, so you want to keep marching forward.
Riding
Glaciers, they know something about marching. Mellow Yellow. But then they've got a 3-2 formation. A couple of those marbles almost appear stationary on this spinning platform. They all hug the middle. Try to hug it as long as you can before momentum starts carrying you outward. Here they all splay. And so far, there's a lot of yellow on that board, but it's quickly exiting.
Oh, gosh.
What's this? 2 marbles for Mellow Yellow. They will hold on, and they will move on. Whew. Now, this is a point that you can think about here. Green Eye showboating all that much in the first heat. You don't have to set a time that ranks among everybody else if you are going to advance. So the moment that you know that you have moved on, just get out of there, save your energy. Do what you can to make sure that you're going to have enough in the tank for some of these later matchups. Thunderbolts are doing a very good job here of holding toward that middle line. As the Shining Swarm, they begin to head outward.
Thunderbolts out.
Couple of dings of the bell for the Thunderbolts. They still have good trajectories on each of those marbles. 2-1 it is right now, and now they will hold on. Just as it goes one apiece, the Thunderbolts, they will get the win. And that's the kind of exit that you need. Maybe a couple of laps extra from what was absolutely necessary. But the Thunderbolts will move on. The Shining Swarm, they will go no further.
Thunderbolts, who were in last, get to go.
Shining Swarm not those in that test run that they did. The Midnight Wisps, they were there. See if that experience gives them an advantage. Everybody right around that bell as they start spinning outward now. Speeds increasing. We start seeing those slingshots. Those curbs are devious.
Oh gosh.
Sometimes they can help you. Sometimes
and Plasma moves
because you're not in control of your own destiny. Team Plasma, they did just enough to move on there. A few extra seconds is all it took before they vacated the platform. So watch out for them later on in this tournament because obviously they're going to have a bit more energy, I would think. This is all speculation on my part. I've not been on the spinning platform. I don't know that I want to, considering how dangerous it looks out there. Look at this, they're just watching each other. From side to side, Pinkies and Momo. Now they begin to intermix. Past the 15-second mark, they've lost one marble for each of the teams. Pinkies have another one at exit. Momo's going to keep 3 on the board.
Let's go with authority.
Ticking away. They don't really need it, but Team Momo will advance.
Okay, we can get out now, guys. Thank you. Like with authority.
Look at how close this was. There were a couple of marbles that are just sitting there right on the edge. Right there, you can see on the right side of your screen.
He just hit him again.
That was almost like Pinky Panther was hiding right on the edge, ready to come back on. Good catch by Team Momo to say, not so fast. You're not coming back out here just when we think we've got this thing won. O'Rangers. Raspberry Racers. Neither of these two teams were in the test run. Look at how far out some of those Raspberry Racers are going. It's 2-1 right now in favor of the Racers. Now it's 1 apiece. The O'Rangers get out. And the Raspberry Racers eliminate the O'Rangers once again. That's just going to continue onward. This rivalry between them, especially where they are in the standings. There's bragging rights. There's past where they used to run together.
And Galactic.
And now Savage Speeders and Team Galactic. Galactic, they inch in and then slowly walk away. Let's see if they can get back toward the middle here. No, they're all losing it. So far, the Savage Speeders have better pathways between their marbles, but 2 of them get lost very quickly. It's 1 marble apiece. Quite an eccentric run there. Oh, Team Galactic, they were done, but they just pulled themselves back onto the platform.
And it didn't matter, they're out.
The battle went on for just a bit longer, but it wasn't enough.
Speeders keep their hopes alive.
That was an Herculean effort to fight momentum and get back on the board. They nearly advanced. But Team Galactic, they are out. Savage Speeders will move on. Starry using that starting gate as that slingshot to pull him back onto the disc. Wasn't quite enough. Rojo Rollers, 3rd place in that test run, taking on the Snowballs. A lot of eyes on the Rojo Rollers. Can they capitalize on the momentum that they once felt? Just 1 event to go. Everybody intermingled, those snowballs blending into the disc.
Everything was gotten hazy all of a sudden. You could barely see the snowballs.
Rojo Rollers fans, oh, they're not happy that they can't see the snowballs.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I can't see them.
Is this an advantage? The snowballs are just kind of hanging out there. Rojo Rollers are swinging around. These are 2 team captains, in fact. Rojo Uno and
Snowballs.
Snowy. And Snowy will keep it on the disc longer.
Camouflage.
A ding of the bell.
Goodness.
A ding of victory.
A ding of victory, yeah.
Passing the 45-second mark.
They just knocked him out
like what? It's interesting because look at from this top view. It is very difficult to see those marbles, at least from our vantage point.
Oh, they hit the snowballs first.
And I think some of the fans were confused. Where did those marbles go? Well, they're still out there. And at this point in the replay, it's just 1-on-1, 2 team captains. And that's a good strategy from Snowy, just hanging out in space, not trying to go too eccentric, not relying on those walls either. So those who are eliminated.
Okay, so Bumblebees do get some points, as do Rojo Rollers. Rangers get 1 measly point. Midnight Wisps get nothing. Oh boy, was it? Where were we at in the standings again? Where are we at? 9-14. Where's the standings? Standings. Okay, standings.
Veered off, and they are.
Okay, so Thunderbolts moved on. Midnight Wisps don't get nothing. Bumblebees get nothing. Rojo Rollers, who are in third, get nothing. As do Pinkies and Rangers. So there's only Savage Speeders that can keep themselves going, and Raspberry Racers. Momo's right there, and of course Snowballs. So we got to gain some good points on the Bumblebees. But either way, depending on how this goes, unless Raspberry Racers win it, unless Raspberry Racers win it, this is Savage Speeders going to take over the lead again.
Midnight Wisps come dead last. Rangers 15th. Oof.
Math. Hey,
Puts the Bumblebees down.
I actually found Roto. Look at that. I found him for once. There you go, people. Is that the 922 mark and a thing on the spinny thing?
10th Rojo Rollers.
That's him right there.
They just miss out.
He's on top of the
They will
thingamajig.
not advance.
Look at that. I actually found Roto for once. I wasn't even looking, and I found him. Roto? Okay.
We take a look
Mellow
at Crazy
Yellow.
Cat's Eyes and Mellow Yellow in our first quarter
Mellow
final.
Yellow.
Mellow Yellow were knocked out in the first round by the Jungle Jumpers in that off-season tournament. Can they make it out of the quarters here? Crazy Cat's Eyes. Remember, they expended a lot of energy, Green Eye did, trying to stay on for as long as possible, perhaps not knowing that you didn't need to do that. Green Eye still hanging in there, though. Blue Eye is at the center, and it will be Crazy Cat's Eyes. Wow.
Blue Eye.
Blue Eye gets Crazy Cat's Eyes into the semifinals. Good defending.
Okay, can we move on?
What's going on? Watching Green Eye, watching some of the others.
Bro.
Blue Eye.
Bro.
This is energetic celebration right now, more than showboating.
Come on.
Crazy Cat's Eyes have vanquished.
If they win the whole
Mellow
event, then okay.
and
But
they
still.
are off to the semifinals.
Thank you. Thunderbolts and
Quarterfinal number
Plasma.
2, Thunderbolts and Team Plasma. Just sizing each other up right now, staying on opposite sides of the bell. Now they begin to cross, and we see some of those elbows getting out, moving marbles away. We've already had some contact and losses here. What on earth? Team Plasma just lost all of their marbles in about 1 second, all within each other.
What happened there?
What happened there?
That's what I just said. What happened there? Okay.
What on earth? They've got 4 marbles there, and they all follow the same pathway.
Dang.
Oh my gosh, did they put their trust in that leading marble?
Well, come on, Momo.
Hoping that they were going to find a wall and stay on it, and then realized there's nothing there. Oh, that is
there goes one of
cataclysmic
Momo.
for Team Plasma.
Momo's at
Goodness.
disadvantage already.
Momo fighting now with the Raspberry Racers. Momo's already lost a couple. Raspberry Racers, they have all of theirs out there. Now they've lost 2, now they've lost 3. Team Momo from the left.
He was on the side, then he came back on. There we go.
Using a similar strategy to what we saw with Starry from Team Galactic.
There we go.
Edging off and then getting right back on the platform just as the Raspberry Racers thought they had that event won.
All right, you can get off now.
Maybe
Thank
that
you.
is a criticism of getting off the platform as soon as you know you've won, quote unquote. You don't know. Watch that off the left side there, just staying near
And
the
they went
edge.
on at the same time,
And
too,
it
so it
worked
didn't
out
matter.
pretty
All right,
well.
so top 4.
Deciding
There we
our final
go.
runner for the semifinals. Savage Speeders and
Moving
the
for Snowballs here.
Snowballs
Gotta root
staying
for
close
Snowballs.
together, maybe trying to blend in once again. But look at how much the Savage Speeders are making contact with them. Even if you can't see them, if you can feel them, that might help. They're pushing some of them off. Savage Speeders have one in the middle, and is it going to work? I'm watching that marble off to the top side. It will. Savage Speeders, that was good
I got
strategy
lost.
to get the Snowballs out.
Okay,
if you can't see them,
Speeders will definitely be in first place.
make sure you have physical contact with them and start pushing them out any chance you get. That's why the Savage Speeders are experts here in the Marble League. The next eliminated
Top
teams,
4,
Yellow Yellow,
top
Snowballs,
4, top
Raspberry
4,
Racers,
top
and
4.
Team Plasma. This is actually the first time that the Snowballs, I believe, got a double-digit score in a team event. I don't know if that is absolutely true, but by my quick glancing, I don't think the Snowballs have actually gotten more than 10 in a team event. Well, what's happening here? Oh, we've got another streaker. Not good. This is a dangerous one to get out there. Look at security immediately getting around him. Good job there. I know a lot of us look at that disc there.
What's with the worm? Is that Caterpie? No, Metapod. That's what I'm thinking. Why is Metapod here?
I know a lot of us look at that.
What was with the My Little Pony thing? That marble was broken. Seriously, that marble looks broken. Was he one of the actual past marbles of the Thunderbolts and you just replaced him out with him?
Arena and think,
no, there it is again. There it is. What is with that?
Tell you, that streaker did not make it very far.
What is with the My Little Pony thing? Seriously, what is with the Thunderbolts and My Little Pony? Is there a thing? What? I don't know. I just why? All right, let's get back to the thing.
Thank goodness on a couple of accounts. All right, semifinal A, Crazy Cat's Eyes and the Thunderbolts. Early contact there. You don't really hear the bell dinging so soon. Whoever wins this one will make it to the final. The other one will be relegated to the third place.
It's actually beneficial for Thunderbolts. It is Thunderbolts.
Oh,
that's very helpful, actually.
To keep the Thunderbolts in it.
Very helpful. Thank you, Thunderbolts.
Watch here. A lot of Thunderbolts are starting to exit. Contact down there on the bottom. There goes another one. Look at right there in the middle. Oh, we just lost it right before the
come on, Momo.
replay was done. That was a good effort to keep at it. Semifinal B, Momo and the Speeders. Speeders, are they going to use the same sort of strategy as they did against the Snowballs? Look at Momo. They're keeping their distance. They're not going to let the Speeders shove them off. They're trying to keep this in their own hands. Ooh, it's going to the side. Very close right now.
Ooh.
And it will be the Savage Speeders.
Oh, man. I don't want the Speeders to win a third time. It's much reckoning so far. Goodness.
The Speeders were neck and neck with them for a while. Missing ever so slightly on some of that contact.
Oh, no, he hit him right there.
Right there at the end. Look at the...
And then they forced him out, but still.
Probably 2 revolutions ahead of time.
Come on, Momo.
That's what set them up for those quick exits.
Your graphics on the wrong
side. This is for the bronze. Crazy Cat's Eyes and Team Momo.
Come on, let's get the
Neither
bonds.
of these teams were in the off-season tournament, but they have made it to the medal round.
And there goes a couple marbles.
Crazy Cat's Eyes. Oh, look at how frenetic it's getting for the Shining Swarm. Crazy Cat's Eyes for a moment had 4 marbles left. And they are our bronze medalists. Blue Eye once again taking laps of celebration, ringing the victory bell. It's not a gold, it's not a silver, but only 2 teams in this whole tournament will end their runs victorious. One of them is the gold medalist, and one of them is the 3rd place bronze medalist. Crazy Cat's Eyes, they get it. Congratulations, but now, who will get the gold?
Oh, gosh.
We let our finalists catch their breath. Thunderbolts, Savage Speeders in the final. Out they come, Savage Speeders. Wiggling their way into the middle. Look at how close some of those Thunderbolts are staying to the bell. They're trying to hold on as long as they can. Speeders have already lost 1. More are being lost right now. More Thunderbolts are on the board at the moment. 3-1.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, no! They've exited it. This is going to be very close.
I think Savage Speeders got it.
The Savage Speeders held on. They did.
Yeah.
Watch how close this was if we get the full replay here. It is 3-1 Thunderbolts right here. There goes 1. There goes 2. There goes 3. Savage Speeders. Wow. What a recovery.
Boo! No one's Speeders to win again. It's like the 3rd Marble League they've won.
Caused that for the Thunderbolts? Was it a moment of thinking that they actually had this won? Another one of those you have to fight all the way until the end. Savage Speeders, that is their first gold medal of these games. Thunderbolts, they lose it, but they still get the silver. So there you see all of the marbles. their collective times together.
Okay.
And I can tell you that there are going to be a lot of celebrations right now. I believe that
wasn't everybody. What about the other ones?
Hung on the longest.
That wasn't every team.
And finally got that gold medal for them. What a fierce battle for the championship. And with the hosts finishing so far down the order, you have to wonder if this really sets the tone for what could be a run at another title. Crazy Cat's Eyes, they get the bronze, Thunderbolts the silver, and the Thunderbolts dedicate their medal to one of our patrons, Thunderbug80, and his girlfriend, who recently had a birthday.
Okay, cool. Okay, so here we go. So despite the silver, Thunderbolts cannot win, nor the Gliding Glaciers. So these Thunderbolts are at last. Okay, where's Momo? Oh, we moved up 2 places. That's nice. 123 points, 164! Okay. 3 events left, 75 points. That could put Momo at 178. With 75 points left, 178 off the top of my head. 178 points. Savage Speeders needs at least... They have to do terrible in the next 3 events. Because if they get another medal, it's basically almost over. So it all comes down to really the next event. What am I saying? It's every single event. Savage Speeders have to do terrible in the next 3 events. And Momo has to... We need 50 points just to kind of get ahead. To be at 173. Because we can get up to 198. It's doable, but it is very, very much in Savage Speeder favor right now. 75 points to put him at 189 for Mellow Yellow. I mean, Savage Speeders could absolutely do terrible. So, with that thought in mind, the basis is 189 points available to Mellow Yellow with gold. But Savage Speeders cannot get any more points of major value. So the other teams have to gang up on Savage Speeders. That's the only way to win. Thunderbolts was helpful in preventing, Bumblebees, Rojo Rollers, Pinky, Raspberry Racers, and the other top teams. But because Savage Speeders took it, it really damaged what the other teams could do because they needed that to try to get ahead. But Savage Speeders are now ahead. Great.
Look at this. Now we start to see mathematically eliminated teams. 11
Mellow Yellow barely ahead.
Grows bigger, and it's actually swinging in favor of the Savage Speeders. They were tied coming into this one. And
so I know Sand Rally's the next thing. What's coming soon? G for Sand Rally, Honey Dome, and then the Marble League Pursuit. And hopefully we can get the Christmas one, because that's what I'm hoping for. Alrighty, well, so that one's crossed off. Wait. Why is it? Oh. So no, there's only 2 more events. This is event 14, not 13. Oh, I've miscalculated bad. Hang on. Okay. There's 2 events left, 15 and 16. Oh, I've miscalculated terribly. There's 50 points left, which means Mellow Yellow can't even technically win. Unless Savage Speeders get 0, and the next few events, Mellow Yellow could technically win by medal count or something. But Savage Speeders basically has Mellow Yellow beat. We would need to get 173 points. So there's only 9 points available to us to not lose out to Savage Speeders. So basically, Savage Speeders can have this event win by the next one. If they do super well in the next one, Savage Speeders already won the entire Marble League. Dang, that's... Because they have 19 points. If they get anything higher than... They have 19 points on the highest person. We are down 41 points from everything. So in the next two events, we have to get a gold and a silver at least to try to pass Savage Speeders. At least. But that doesn't seem likely. So Savage Speeders have to get 0 or something in the next few events because they basically have this wrapped up in the next few. The only ones that maybe have a chance are maybe Raspberry Racers, Pinkies, Roll Rollers, and Bumblebees. That's it. Dang it. I think Savage Speeders have probably won it, but it all comes down to the last few events. Alrighty. Well, I miscalculated bad, so there's only 50 points available. I don't know how Momo's going to win this. They may not. But if they can get 2 golds and Savage Speeders get under 9 points, we can win. That's about the only way of doing things. So hopefully, and Sand Rally and Marble Cross, essentially. So the Grand Prix. Okay. Well, alrighty. Well, see you in the next one. Goodbye.